Today we're going to think about combining groups. The first slide has got lots of flowers on. How many purple flowers are there? Count them really slowly, one at a time. 1, 2, 3. How many white flowers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many flowers are there all together? Count all the flowers you can see. Maybe you could touch them one at a time to make sure you're not counting any twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 flowers all together. How many black dogs are there? Can you count them really carefully? 1, 2, 3, 4. How about the golden dogs? How many golden dogs are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 black dogs and 4 golden dogs. But how many dogs are there all together? Count them all together nice and slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 dogs all together. How many black and white cats are there in this picture? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. How many ginger cats are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 ginger cats. Before you count them, how many do you think there's going to be all together? Now let's count them carefully together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 cats all together. Now we're going to count some cars. How many red cars are there? 1, 2, 3. How many yellow cars are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many cars are there all together? Can you count them really carefully? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With the cars, I'm going to show you how we can do this using a part-part-whole model. We've been using these now for a little while. Can you imagine putting the cars into the 2 groups at the bottom? We could put the red cars into one group and the yellow cars into another. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's move the red cars. 1, 2, 3. We've got our 2 parts of our whole, got our 2 groups. What do you think our next step is going to be? We need to work out how many cars there are all together. We're going to move the cars into the top group and count them carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could count them as we move them like that. Or, if you want a challenge, we could write a number sentence. We had 3 cars in the red group, 4 cars in the yellow group, and together they made 7 cars. Being able to add 2 groups together and find the total is a really important skill. You can do this with so many different physical objects. Make a challenge to do it with anything you're using today. Food, toys, or even some pens and pencils. Remember, in reception we start by using physical items. So if you found these pictures a little tricky, don't worry. Try using physical objects and touching them to move them into the same group. Then move on to looking at pictures and solving problems on paper. If these weren't tricky enough for you, try making some of your own combining groups challenge and writing out your number sentences like I did on the slide with the cars on. I can't wait to see all your fab maths work.